go.
Oh, they're great, these.
Hey, who sent you that one with roses on?
Oh, my Auntie Maggie, she's soft in the head, but she put 20 quid in.
What did you get for your mum?
Oh, now.
She must have sent you a card.
No, told you she wouldn't.
But it's your 18th.
She wouldn't care if I was 118. Wouldn't waste her money.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Look, she's forgotten she'd ever had me.
She couldn't.
Couldn't she? I am a quiet little thing. I just fade into the background.
But Fish, you've come of age.
So?
So, it's an occasion. It's once in a lifetime.
You don't have to tell me that.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's her loss, innit, eh?
Yeah, too right.
Oh, look, Roy and Ellie have sent you one.
Oh, hey, have they baked me a cake and all?
Yeah, but act surprised when you see it.
Oh, I love cake, me. Hope there's loads of cream. Right, you ready?
Where are we going?
We are going for my birthday breakfast. Full English on the house. Come on.
2 o'clock?
Not having second thoughts?
What about telling a bunch of kids how successful I am? You've got to be joking.
Well, the rough element be more interested in your car than you. It might be sensible to leave it here.
What, a self-made businessman arriving on foot? Oh, I don't think so.
You could get streetcars to take you.
I'm only going to be there an hour, and you're telling me my car's going to be wrecked.
Ah, I didn't say that.
Schools are a waste of taxpayers' money, and I did say that. Or you can hang around as much as you want. I've got a factory to run.
Listen, all we have to do is pretend for a few days. A couple of weeks at the outside.
What, so Deb thinks he's split us up?
So that I don't go to jail. Then we just carry on as before.
Yeah, well, I don't like deceiving people.
Would you rather come and visit me in strange ways, Gina?
No.
No, I know you wouldn't. Because most girls dump their fellas the minute they get inside. I saw it all the time.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't dump you.
But you'd let me go to jail, right?
No.
So you'll do it?
Is there any other way?
Not unless you can think of one, G.
What, so you telling me I've got to look Deb in the face and lie to him?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I can do that.
Come on, it'll be easy. Think of all the times he's lied to you.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right.
I knew I could rely on you. It's what being together's all about, isn't it? See you later.
So, pick me up about 12, all right?
I'm going to Swinton anyway. I'll go past the place.
What, the car showroom?
Yes.
Oh, I'll come too.
We don't need 3 people to check out a number plate.
Well, you need me to pick out the car.
I think I'll be able to recognise it.
Richard, I spotted it. I want to be there when you call the police.
Yeah, me too. There's thousands of pounds riding on this.
Well, the insurance is going to pay out the money anyway.
But they never give you what it's worth. I mean, if you don't find it, you're the loser.
Well, I'm definitely going because I know what I saw.
All right. 12 o'clock. But let me do the talking.
Who's that for?
Dev. He's popping in on the way to the Salford shop. I know he won't have had any breakfast.
Dev can look after himself, you know. You don't need to fuss.
I don't.
Yes, you do. He's your boss, not your friend.
He was good to me when I needed him.
Yeah, and that's as far as it goes. We're on the payroll, Sunita, and that's the way bosses like it to stay.
You've got the wrong idea.
Yeah, just a few words out of place, look at him in a certain way. Only takes a little thing to upset the equilibrium, you know.
What equilibrium? I'm not making a play for Dev.
Well, I think you'd be very foolish if you did.
Well, thanks for the advice, but he's a good friend, that's all.
Forget the fry up. I want it now.
Victoria sponge for breakfast.
Yeah, I like the candles.
It's her birthday, Roy. She should do what she wants.
Yeah, especially as my mother doesn't love me. I know what you're talking about.
No, we were only saying...
No, forget the candles, Roy. I'll light them later. Just cut me a big piece.
Do you know, this lacks vitamins, also protein. It consists almost entirely of carbohydrates and fat.
Go on, ask me if I'd rather have a piece of that cake or see my man walk through that door now. No, don't bother. Calories win every time.
That's where it was, next to the blue one.
There's a red one over there.
That's just a different make.
Are you sure this is the right place?
Yes, this is the only car showroom in the street, Gail.
Well, there is another one around the corner.
That's where the car was, Richard.
Well, it's not there now.
Well, they must have moved it.
Why would they do that?
Gail, I don't know, clean it, service it, take it for a test drive.
There's no need to get excited.
Oh, you know, we should have come last night. What if it's already been sold?
Well, if it has been sold, I'll find out. You two stay here. We don't want to antagonise the salesman.
Don't let him spin you a yarn, Richard.
I won't.
Not served one hot pot today.
Still early, bar's quiet.
No, no one's hungry. I can't even shift the sandwiches.
I'll ask Dev if he wants one. Drink might give him an appetite.
Right. Hello, Steve. Joe.
Hiya, Shelley. You'll serve anyone in here, won't you?
We're licensed to sell drinks to the public now. I don't want any trouble.
You won't get any from us.
I'll take these across.
Oh, look, he's got a servant now.
Doesn't matter what he's got, just keep your gob shut.
I'd be well within my rights to ask you to leave, Joe.
No need. I'm on my best behaviour. I've got more to lose than Dev has.
I'll keep him apart.
Just make sure you do.
Ooh, so what, Stephen McDonald's your bodyguard now, is he?
And if he is, what's it to you, Dev?
Nothing, mate. It just seems like you can't make a move without him.
Dev, finish your drink.
I'd listen to her if I were you. She makes sense.
Really? No, you haven't got much sense hanging around with him, have you?
If you're trying to antagonise me, then forget it. I've got nothing to say to you.
Doesn't matter what you say anymore.
Doesn't it?
No. World's moved on.
Yeah, it certainly has.
You soon know by how much.
Yeah, you too.
What made you think I fought for a line from Gina? Hmm?
I don't have to take this. I can get a drink somewhere else.
Happy now?
Very.
It's, Mr. Hillman, isn't it?
That's right. Don't forget a face, do you?
Well, I try not to.
Sold my car, I see.
Sold itself. The new buyer picked it up this morning.
Someone local?
No, from the other side of Manchester. He's been looking for that make and model for months. A friend spotted it.
Stroke of luck.
It often happens that way. Are you looking for a replacement?
I am, yeah. Something smaller, I think. A year to 18 months old. I'm not really interested in anything on the forecourt. You got anything else?
Certainly have. Come and sit down.
What's he giving him?
Well, it could be anything.
Tell you what, we need to get the name and address of the person who bought the car in.
Well, we won't get them. I mean, the thief would give false details.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose he would.
What you were saying earlier, have you ever fancied your boss?
I was talking in general terms.
I know, but you've worked for loads of people. There must have been some nice ones.
There were. But if there's one thing I've learned, it's to know me place.
No office romances, no eyes meeting across filing cabinets.
When I worked in an office, my eyes were firmly on the keyboard.
All the time?
All the time.
I shouldn't really be serving you this without proof of age.
Tell her how many candles were on my cake, Roy.
Oh, 18.
Oh, well, there's only 9 now. She had half of them. No, I didn't.
Show me birthday cards, Fizz. That'll prove you're old enough to consume alcohol.
I've been consuming alcohol ever since I got the first smell of my mum's breath.
Well, she'd have to have something strong after giving birth to you.
Hey, Mum, she didn't mean it. Will you just knock off being so sensitive? Who's sensitive? Have you seen Kurt today?
Oh, I haven't seen him, love.
I believe you're going back to school, sir?
Yeah, for an hour. That's as much as a teaching profession I can take.
What can you learn in an hour?
More than you'd ever learnt the whole time you were there.
Well, I only went once a term. I'll let Andy do all the brainy stuff.
Oh, trust me to get the thicker with the family.
What do you mean? You're one of the weakest links yourself. If you weren't, you wouldn't be bringing up the rear at the dole queue.
Why don't you zip it, Zippy?
Have you seen Kirk? Why do you keep going on about Kirk? What, do you fancy him or something? Listen. I'm more than fancying him. I'm seeing him. You seen Kirk? Are you kidding? No. We've been keeping it a secret for ages. But I don't know why. After you get past his dopey grin, he's all right. Are you having me on? No. Well, if you're seeing him, then how come he's not here? Because I didn't tell him it was my birthday. But why not? Because if he knew and he didn't send me a card, I'd have to stop going out with him.
Yeah, but he can't send you one if he doesn't know.
Tell you, I want a birthday and a cake and a boyfriend, and I want them all on the one day. He can dump me tomorrow if he likes.
Hey, who says he's going to dump you?
My mum did.
Yeah, well, you knew you weren't going to get a card off her, didn't you?
Maybe I knew I weren't going to get one off him either. I bet he does know it's my birthday. I bet somebody's told him. He's just like her, isn't he? He just doesn't care.
It was your car. Oh, I'm going to speak to that salesman.
What do you think I've just done? He's just shown me the papers.
Yes, well, I want to see them for myself, Richard, please, because I know that registration number was the same.
It wasn't! They were similar. It was one number out.
What do you mean?
Ours was V595. That was V596.
No, this was V595. God gracious, it's an easy enough number to remember.
He showed me the documentation.
We saw you look at something.
That was the sales record for the car. They sold it first thing this morning.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Anybody can make a mistake. You only saw it for a couple of seconds. You said yourself you needed to go to the optician.
Gail, it was the right make, it was the right colour.
They registered the cars in batches, Audrey. That's why the numbers were similar.
Most people wouldn't have noticed.
Most people my age?
Most people any age.
Oh, we should have come last night, we'd have seen it then.
We didn't need to see it. It was the wrong car.
Well, I suppose it must have been.
I doubt whether the car's even in the area. I mean, whoever stole it would have driven it miles away by now.
Some car thieves steal to order.
Oh, that's luxury car.
It's any car you can make good money on.
Audrey, the car has gone. It's probably halfway to Russia by now. The best thing we can do is forget it.
Right, well, you all know about Mr. Baldwin and why he's here, so without more ado, I shall hand over to him.
Thank you, Mr. Barlow.
Have you come to tell us how successful you are?
Yes, I am very successful.
How do you measure success?
I measure success against money and luxury goods, both of which are at my disposal.
Yeah, and he didn't get it from mouthing off, so shut it.
That young lady has a point.
Carry on.
Well, my story is very simple. I started with nothing, I worked very hard, and now I've got what I want.
Fascinating.
Take it or leave it.
I'm interested. Yeah, so am I. So, how did you begin?
I started by selling stuff in street markets, anything I could get my hands on.
Knockoff?
No, I was smarter than that. The knockoff merchants were soon behind bars. I was never far away from the bank.
Fairy tale.
It's a career path open to anyone. It doesn't matter how many exams you got behind you. What you need is hard work and a bit of luck. Take you further than any bits of paper.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Now, come on, this is easy. Someone asked me a question that's difficult to answer.
Oh, Kirk, listen, Faze is 18 today.
Faze who?
Faze that you're going out with?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Buy her a present.
What?
She didn't get anything off her mum.
Oh, aye.
Look, it would make her smile if she got a gift from her boyfriend.
Yeah, but, you know...
What?
Well, it's embarrassing.
Look, she's told me she's going out with you.
I know that, but...
But you're not bothered about her?
No. Yeah.
You've been using her.
No.
Yeah, you have. You're ashamed of her. That's why you got to keep it a secret. Do you know, forget I said anything. People like you make me sick.
All I'm saying is you've got a choice. If you want to go ahead and pass your exams, that's fine. Won't do you any harm.
But if we leave school now, we'll own a factory like yours.
You'll either own it or work in it.
For slave wages?
No, for the going rate.
I wouldn't mind working in a factory.
Well, I would. None of my girls arrive in the morning in a Jag. I do.
Well, do you like smart cars?
Show me a red-blooded man that doesn't.
Well, what's your favourite?
Ooh, anything British. Over 3 litres, leather upholstery, luxuries fitted as standard.
Cool, it must cost you a bomb.
It does. I pay cash.
So do you have a Swiss bank account then?
I wish I had.
Right, well, I'm afraid we have to stop there. Mr. Baldwin's a busy man. But he's taken time out today to come and talk to us and give us an insight into a world that I, for one, know very little about. So let's thank him in the usual way.
Thank you. Thank you very much. There is just one thing. I don't want to see any of you lot queuing outside Underworld for jobs. You can do better for yourself than that. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
My pleasure.
What about when you worked over there? Didn't you fancy Mike Baldwin?
No, I didn't.
Oh, come on. I bet he was a right ladies' man in his time.
I'd better get on.
He falls off the raft.
Hey, the jockey wants a cab.
Mickey Edwards, the jockey. I'll go.
No, you don't. It's my turn. See, you've told them about him.
Yeah, so?
Well, you said you'd keep your trap shut.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the workers being involved on the deal. It's not going to affect the odds, is it?
Well, it is if they go passing on tips to everyone they pick up.
Hey! We're not that soft.
Anyway, you can't go. I'm ready and waiting.
Yeah, well, me too.
You go to the airport. I've got customers screaming.
Ricky's usual place.
Where's that?
Wouldn't you like to know?
McKay, Terminal 1, go!
Wes! Wes!
You were lying earlier.
Was I?
Unlike me mum, I can always tell.
Well,
There was never a red people carrier on that forecourt. And if there was, the registration number was nothing like ours.
you see, the thing is,
You didn't want to upset her.
you're right. That's the reason I made you both wait outside. I mean, I go past that place a couple of times a week. I mean, if it had been there, I'd have seen it.
So, what were you talking to the salesman about?
Cars. What else?
So thoughtful of you, Richard. Thank you.
For the record, they had just sold a blue people carrier. Maybe that's what she saw.
Well, it's come to a pretty pass if she can't tell the difference between blue and red.
Well, we're all entitled to a little bit of confusion at times.
At times. My mum's head's been in the clouds for years.
Hey, you could go now, you know. Deirdre's finished work, and Dev will be at the shop on his own, won't he?
No, he won't. Sunita will still be there.
Yeah, but she's not going to be there all night. Tell you what, ask Deirdre what time she finishes.
Well, she's talking.
Gina, if you're going to do this, you may as well do it now.
Yeah, well, I can't go anywhere till Shelley gets back anyway.
I believe your debut went well.
Oh, it was a doddle. I don't know why these teachers complain.
Well, you're not given to modesty, but actually it went better than you realised.
Did it?
Apparently, you generated an animated discussion on the relative values of academic versus vocational curriculum.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I did. Whatever that means.
Well, what it means is you had kids like Aidan Critchley, who've been a bane of my life for months, interested at long last in what they might do when they leave school.
He was a loudmouth, Mum. All he was interested really were cars.
Yeah, well, he lapped up everything you said and regurgitated it word for word.
Yeah, he was probably glad to hear someone talk sense. You see, you school teachers, you only know about red pens and blackboards. Now, if it's the world of work you want explaining to you, then you need me, or someone like me. You know what I mean?
Oh, it has been brilliant, you know.
In spite of Kurt not turning up.
Yeah, well, he didn't know it was my birthday, did he?
No.
Oh. Yeah, hang on.
Happy birthday. Oh, happy 18th birthday.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. This is fantastic.
Oh, sorry it's late. I hope you like it.
No, it's great.
You haven't seen it yet.
Oh, perfume. Just what I wanted.
Steady on you, you'll kill him.
How did you know what to get me?
Oh, well, I asked Les. He said the one thing not to get you was a deep fat frail. Had to borrow the money off him and all I'm skint.
Oh, you went into debt for me?
Yeah, but you're worth it.
Am I? Oh, yeah, I am, aren't I? Oh, thank you, Kate. Thank you.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Listen, I've not come in for groceries. I wanted to see Dev.
Oh, he's gone home. Anyway, I thought Joe was the man in your life.
He is.
What if you stay with him and he goes back to jail?
He won't. He won't. That's not going to happen.
It might. Dev's a passionate man. He means what he says.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't call him passionate. I'd say devious more like. He's not the only one.
He was entitled to report what Joe did. He put him in hospital.
Yeah, well, so what? Dev doesn't care who he hurts.
He's only trying to stop Joe from messing up your life.
Yeah, well, I can take care of myself. Anyway, Dev's out for his own interests, not mine. His card's marked.
What do you mean?
Listen, if I tell you this, you've got to promise, mate, you won't tell anyone.
I won't.
Me and Joe are going to stop seeing each other. Then, when Dev drops the charges and the police lose interest, we get back together, come in here and tell Dev.
You mean you've planned it? You're going to lie to him?
Yeah, well, I mean, he started it.
Well, that's dishonest. And it's cruel. Not long ago, you were going to marry Dev.
Yeah, and didn't I have a lucky escape? Joe is twice the man he ever was. I won't cross the street for Dev anymore. But for Joe, I'd do anything.
Why, all he does is tell you lies.
All right, he wasn't completely honest with me at the start. But we know where we stand with each other now. At least he didn't manipulate me. No, that's Dev's territory.
Sounds like you're the one that's manipulating Dev.
Listen, Sunita, he's getting no more than he deserves.
Dev's the victim in all this, and you're ganging up on him.
You don't know the half of this.
You mean I don't know what else you and Joe are planning?
No, I mean you don't know why we're doing it.
Oh, it's easy enough to work out, isn't it? Joe's jealous of Dev. And you're on the rebound because months ago, Dev took a quick look at Karen MacDonald. I mean, who can blame him? She's very attractive.
It wasn't Karen MacDonald. It was Deirdre Rashid. And he didn't stop at looking.
What?
You heard? Dev likes to handle the goods. Hey, I bet he has it off with every one of his shop girls in turn. Yeah, probably next on the list.
He had an affair with Deirdre?
Yeah, last Christmas, when he was still engaged to me. Anyway, it probably wasn't much of an affair. Too short and sweet.
He couldn't have.
Well, he did. And why not? I mean, she works for him. She's fair game. So what do you think about your precious boss now, Sunita?